If you could add 10, 20, maybe even $30,000 a month in monthly recurring revenue to your MSP, would you? The answer is probably yes. But that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. And it's not necessarily a process, although there's plenty of that on the channel, but it's probably the best event every single year that you as an MSP, either owner, salesperson, or marketer can attend. How are you doing? My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. We help MSPs just like you make more revenue or more money by selling your services at the rate that you deserve to be selling it at. So if you want to sell it at 200, 200, 250, 250, and so on and so forth. If you want an unlimited number of leads into your business, we can teach you how to do that too. If you'd like to learn more, head over to growth-generators.com. We have a ton of information on our websites from our programs, MSP Heroes, the Launchpad, the services that we offer, the resources that we have. We have a ton of resources. We have a Discord with 1,400 plus people. But if you're like Harrison, I just want to start small. Maybe I'll join the community. It's completely free in the Discord, or you want to grab some of our free resources, by all means, you are absolutely welcome to. Acronym cheat sheets, battle cards, objection handling worksheets, truly, and so much more. If this interests you, go check out growth-generators.com. Now, this video, I want to be clear, is not sponsored. So if you're like, oh, he's doing a sponsored video, no, I'm not doing a sponsored video, but I do want to talk about an event that I will be going to the week that this drops. Kind of. I'm dropping this on a Saturday morning, which is very abnormal for me. However, the event is later that week, the following week going on. And that event is ScaleCon. Now, if you have never attended ScaleCon before, this is the second year that they are doing it. Truthfully, if you can get to New Orleans, I would highly, highly recommend it. It is going to be a fantastic, fantastic event. And look, there's me on stage with everybody. I'm going to do that again. Super excited for that one. But ScaleCon is a 3-day event. It is a Thursday night, Friday all day, Saturday all day event. So that way you can learn. It's at the Roosevelt in New Orleans, and it's hosted by the Tech Tribe and MSP Camp. It's one stage, no fluff, no pay to play. They are very adamant about you not pitching. So if a lot of you have said to me, hey, Harrison, I'm tired of getting pitched. I just go there and all they do is just pitch, pitch, pitch. Every speaker is handpicked for real world results. I am one of those speakers. It is an absolute honor to be able to present there. Now, if you're thinking about going, I will tell you right off the rip, you can use code growth50 if I remember. I don't get any kickback, by the way, but it will save you $50 off a ticket. I think it's still going. If it's not, I'll make sure that it's available. But this is different than most other events that you can actually attend. And they have a full agenda on there. I'm going to walk you through that. But it's different than most other events. And I've been to a good amount of MSP events. I've had tons of you guys reach out to me, tell me your experiences, and I've compiled kind of a little list of what it is. Some events, it is just pitch after pitch, and they're just shoving them down your throat. It's awful. There's no sales pitches. You'll actually be asked to leave if you have a sales pitch in there, and there's no filler. There's no fluff. It is really actionable. And the one thing that's pretty different is they actually ask for your presentation about a week and change before you actually present. They want to make sure that it is legit, and you don't get to fix, update, sneak something in there without their permission. They take it, they do whatever ScaleCon does to it, and then you're live. That is quite literally it. But it's a one-stage format, which is nice because we've all gone to those events where they have the breakout rooms and you can't go or you can't make it. There's a million and one reasons. It sucks. This is all in one giant room. So there's never a time where you're like, oh, I'm going to miss it or anything like that. It is also recorded. If you have a speaker in mind, including myself, if you have a speaker in mind that you'd like to check it out, by all means, you can do that. But it is unlike any other conference. In most other conferences, if you sponsor, you get to talk in front of people and kind of sell them whatever you want. So standard tickets are, you get the recordings, you get a workbook, you get the ability to network, food, some swag. VIP perks is exclusive networking events with myself and other speakers there, offsite experience, VIP access, swag as well. But you will be in a room with MSP owners, salespeople, and marketers who are serious about growth. Some of the best things I heard was us meaning me and the other speakers, feedback that we got, which was really, really cool. But the other incredible thing was the connections that people got to make among themselves, because this was the first one last year that they did. And I'm wearing my ScaleCon shirt, but it's pretty rare. Yes, you get to bump into other people, but in most cases, you're usually jumping into different rooms. You might not be able to get to build a relationship with somebody. And that's probably one of the craziest things that I don't love about conferences is you're like on a mission. I used to be running around with my backpack with a laptop in there, and it was just, okay, got to be in this room, got to be in this room. And this is nice because it's all in one room. And there's plenty of success stories. And I'll just take you through the website here. It is ScaleCon 25, or you can go to scalecon.com. It comes up September 25th, 26th, and 27th at the Roosevelt. It's me presenting once again, MSP Camp. Tech Tribe, also great companies as well. Standard tickets, VIP tickets, also available. And honestly, you really should be there. If you can get there, you should be there. If you can't get there, don't sweat it. There's going to be one next year, as far as I know. Will I be speaking there? I don't know. If you guys write them angry messages and say, we want Harrison there, then I probably will be. I'm just kidding. Please don't send them angry messages. Hopefully I get invited back, but there's some great sponsors in here, some amazing testimonials, and truth be told, I mean, in this case, Ashton Fortuna was there last year, and now he's actually speaking this year, which is really, really cool. And I got to meet several of these people that have produced or given, better yet, their testimonials from it. So most importantly, speakers. You have a huge lineup. You have Tahir Hamid from MSP Camp. You have Nigel Moore from Tech Tribe. You have Paul Green. Paul, love you to death. I was just chatting with you yesterday. Kevin Clune, MSP Growth Hacks. Truly so many more. Myself, right? And I still have yet to grow hair, but hey, we're still working on it. And it's really just a great lineup. There's some really, really amazing people in here. And I'm super excited to see what the next week is going to be, or the next 3 days is going to be like when this actually starts. So Thursday night, it is a social area in the vendor room. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of networking. I'm probably going to be hanging out for pretty much this entire time. I plan on spending all my time there. If you're there, you want a picture, you want to shake hands, say hi, by all means, come say hi. It is the coolest experience. Nothing gets me more excited than you guys coming up, shaking my hands, taking a picture. I know it sounds super corny, but I was very caught off last year because I didn't think anyone was going to do that. And then people did. And I was like, this is the coolest freaking thing in the world. And I almost cried. So that was pretty cool. Friday, they give you a light breakfast in the vendor room. Then they have the kickoff starting. And I actually speak on day one. So even if you're in the area, you want to come by. I speak from 11:15 to 12 p.m. That's a little longer than I originally intended on speaking, but that's exciting. And the stack is just crazy. We got my buddy Lyle out there, Ashton Fortuna out there, Michael Backick, Nigel, Paul Green. I mean, truly legends in the industry. And the nice part is there's no like call for speaker for this. You are handpicked by Tahir and Nigel to say, hey, this is somebody that we should have, or somebody we shouldn't have. That's kind of crazy, because most of the time there's this thing called the call for speakers. You put in what you want to talk about, and they say yay or nay on that. In most cases, it's actually really, really hard to get a speaking gig. This one, they reached out specifically to me. So once again, Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. This is Central Time, so I thank them for that. I'm not a morning person, so 9 a.m. Eastern Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Time. But they have a welcome back day, and then they have another insane lineup of speakers, and then wrap up 5 o'clock to 5:30 on Saturday. Now, if you happen to be going, I am going to be putting something on the website, a little get together. If you're not going to be going to ScaleCon, but you're in the area, you want to come say hi, send me a DM on the Discord. It's completely free. If you want to get to the Discord, growth-generators.com/Discord, or if you float under the resources tab, you'll see that Discord button right there. It'll get you right into the actual Discord. But it is truly an incredible experience. I've heard some incredible success stories. And the cool part is I made some great friends along the way being there. And many of them were MSPs. But that's not the coolest part. The coolest part about it is the amount of money that they've been able to generate from the actionable things that they learned from this conference. Now, you could be a longtime subscriber to this channel. You might be a brand new subscriber to this channel. I don't just willy-nilly tell you to go somewhere, spend the money. I truly don't. I have a couple things that I recommend for the most part for MSPs. But I don't tell people to go anywhere. There is one thing, one event that I would say go to. Partially because I'm speaking there, full transparency, but also even if I wasn't speaking there, I would highly recommend going. There's a lot of other events throughout the year that you can absolutely go to. And I'm not saying that they're bad events, but I will say out of all the events that I've been to, all the events I've heard of, this is easily one of the best events if you're struggling with sales, you're struggling with marketing, and you want to meet some people that also are in the same boat, that have either tried things and worked and they're getting their feet underneath them, or hey, I just want to bump into, there's some incredibly successful 6-7 figure MSPs. I don't know if there's any 8-figure MSPs, but I didn't go around asking everybody. They chime in. There's some true heavy hitters in that room that you can learn a massive, massive amount from. Once again, this is not a paid video. I don't care if you go or you don't go. I will be there. If I could say that there's one thing that you should do as far as attendance goes per year that you could physically get out and go there, this is it. Minus any other events that I put on, because I want to help you succeed. But if there's like truly a conference that's worth going to, this is it. This would be my number one recommendation across the board. I have heard raving fans excited for this year. I'm super excited for it. If you can't go, you want to be notified, I will make a video. I'm probably going to do some vlogging while I'm there. So don't be worried. There'll be plenty of content when it comes to that kind of stuff as well. It'll be recorded. I will release my recording to my membership. I don't know if I'm allowed to release it publicly on the internet, but at least if you're an MSP hero, you'll be able to see the content that I have available. But I'm super, super excited for it. If you can go, great. Would love to see it. If you're in the area, send me a message on Discord. I might be putting something up under the events area for a early lunch or late, maybe cocktail in the area under the events tab under resources. So would love to see you there. Once again, this is not a sponsored video. I'm going to speak. I'm excited. I am nervous. I'm not one to speak in front of people. It's just me and a camera most of the time, and either one of my offices. But I'm super, super excited. I love you guys as always. I appreciate you guys always supporting me, and I'll see you on the next one.